right, hello everyone. Okay, so welcome back to a whole new year. Okay, so now is January. You yesterday started school already, right? How was it? Got new friends or same old faces? Oh, some of you don't have to go back to school yesterday. For you are. What school again are you from? Huh? Saint Joseph. Oh, okay. Then Monday then you start school lah. What about the rest of you? Monday also. Monday. Oh, nice, huh? I think yesterday was like P1 and Sec 1, I think. Oh, okay. Then never mind. Then Monday, then you'll see lah, got new classmate or not. Okay. All right. So last week, right, you all did this, or those that were present, I did it. You did at home, right? Okay. And then for Iman, we will go through together lah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So come. So in question 1, they're asking for which number here, the digit 9 stands for 90, 100. Okay? Okay, so 90, 100 means what? Okay, take out your paper lah. Why you keep? Okay, so 90, 100 means what? 100 got how many zero? 2 zeros. So if I put 2 zeros behind 90, what number am I looking for? 9,000. So I must look at the 4 options, see which one the digit 9 is a 9,000. Okay? So the answer is actually which number? Safa. Which number here got 9,000 for the digit 9? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Which one? 2. Correct. Okay. Number 1 is 900. Number 2, 9,000. Number 3, 90. Number 4, 90,000. Okay. So that's why number 2. Okay. Round off 2,532 to the nearest thousand. Okay. This one was one of the question. Like rounding off is something that we kind of, for those, for some of you, it's like last minute I go through before the test, right? Okay. So round off to nearest thousand means I'm going to round off this digit 2. I look at the number beside it. I circle 5. 5. Is it something that we have to round up or round down? Correct. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Round up. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We round down. Okay. So round up means I plus 1 to the 2 become 3,000. Okay, number 4. Okay. If I round down, then it will become 2,000. Okay. Iman, this one rounding off, you understood? Or not sure? Okay. Later I'll try, later I'll try to go through again. Okay. I think the part when I go through rounding off, I think you haven't joined yet. Okay, no worry, later I'll go through. Okay. Alright, so remember anything when I go through, like wherever I'm explaining, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, please just raise your hand and tell me, okay? Don't be scared, okay? Because understandable, you all come here to learn, okay? If you come here, then what I'm talking also you're not sure, then please stop me, okay? Alright, next question, question 3, factor of both 28 and 40. Okay, actually there's 2 ways of doing this question. Because factor, means that it is divisible. Divisible means can be divided by. Okay, so I can either do one by one. I test out which one can be divided by both for 28 and 40, or I can list down the factor. All right. Now, if I were to do one by one, 8. Can 28 divide by 8? Cannot, right? So out. Can 28 divide by 7? 28 can. But can 40 divide by 7? Cannot. So out also. 6. Can 28 divide by 6? Are you sure? 24, 30. Right? There's no 30, there's no 28 in between. Cannot. What about 4? 28 can divide by 4? 40 can divide by 4? So the answer is 4. Okay? Okay, if I were to list down the factors, okay, if I were to list down for 28, first I got 1 times 28, then 2 times 14, then 4 times 7, right? And then for 40, I got 1 times 40, 2 times 20, 4 times 10, 5 times 8, right? And then I see the common factor is actually, we got 2 and 4, and that's it. But I only have 4 in my options, right? That's why the answer is 4. Okay? Okay, now we go to question 4. 6, they are looking for incorrect, not the correct one. Okay? So option 1, 6 is a common factor of 18 and 42. Is that correct or not correct? Huh? Correct. Okay, 18 can divide by 6, 42 also can divide by 6. 24 is a common multiple of 3 and 8. Correct? Because 3 you can multiply. 24 is a multiple of 3, 24 is also a multiple of 8. 12 is a factor of 48. Correct or not correct? 12 can times something to get 48, correct? Or 48 can also divide by 12. Lastly, 54 is a multiple of 4. Huh? Incorrect. Okay. If I were to list out my multiples of 4 or try to divide, there is a remainder. Okay. So the answer is 4. Iman, okay? Fatih, okay? Fatih, you got back your paper already? The PDF? Got, okay. Okay, now question 5, okay, is one of the tricky ones because why? You cannot simply plus same number or minus same number. Okay, there's a pattern there. First one, here to here. Correct. This is a plus of 250. Okay, I can subtract lah to get 250 also. Okay. Now from here to here, what is this? Minus of 135. Correct. Now from here to here, correct, plus 250. Now from here to here, what could it be? One was plus 250, the other one was minus 135, then plus 250 again. So the next one will be minus, very good, minus 135. Okay, but if I don't calculate first, I can try to check first. Okay, how? Supposedly this one, the next one to this one is plus 250. And the next one is minus 135 again, right? So you see from 200, I minus 135, I got 65. So I think I'm on the right track. So let's try this. 15,085 minus 135. 0, 8 minus 3 is 5. I must borrow one here. 14,950. Then I try to plus 250. See, do I get the 15,200 or not? Okay, plus 250. 0, 0, 1. This is 12. The one here, yes, 15,200. Okay, so yes, answer is 14,950. Okay. Haran, the MCQ got some you got wrong, got do the correction? Okay. Question one is one that we look for the 9,000. Okay. Okay. So far, all okay. So far, 1 to 5. Okay. Okay, now we go to section B. All right, this one, write 80,040 in numeral. Okay, for this kind of question, right, I suggest don't try to immediately think of the number. Okay, you can do some working. Okay, 80,000. Okay, 80,000 is 80 with 3 zeros, right? Then plus 40. Okay, so you get 80040. Okay. Okay, now the next question, use all the digits 0, 3, 4, and 7 to form the smallest 4-digit even number. 4-digit even number. There's a 0 there, right, as one of the option. Can I start with a 0? Okay? Cannot. Why cannot? Because 0 is what? What? Empty. Okay. Can. Okay, because 0 is nothing lah. Okay, so example, if I put 0, 2, 5, what number is it? 25, right? 25 itself, is it a 2-digit or a 3-digit number? 25. 2. So if you put a 0 in front, it doesn't count as a 4-digit number. It will be counted as a 3-digit number. Okay, that's why cannot start with a 0. Okay? Okay, I hope that is clear now. So remember, cannot start with a 0. Now I need to form this 4-digit number. But I need to make it smallest. Okay, so what's the next smallest number that I can use? If I cannot start with a zero. 3. After 3, now can I use the zero? Okay, good. Okay, now 4 7 or 7 4? 7 4 because we want it to be even. 4 7 if odd. 7 4 even. Okay, 3074. Okay, Iman, you write down any? Okay. Don't just write down the answer or write down the steps, okay? Okay, now question 7. Actually, question 7, right, is the kind of questions that you will see again and again. Okay, later on in primary 5, you will also see a fill in the blank question like this. In primary 6, also the same. Okay, so must remember how to actually do it lah. Okay, so here is basically finding the blank. The blank there, if it's something plus something, right? You do the opposite, which is what's the opposite of plus? Minus, correct. But what I can do, I can plus all those that are given first. So you got 25,000, which is 25 and 3 zeros, 200 and 16 ones. So it's just 16. So I plus these three first. So it's 25,216. Now I subtract 25,416 minus 25,216. So I'll get 200. But they want in terms of tens. So 200 is how many tens? 20. Correct. Why? Because tens is just 10, right? So it's 20. Okay. If you put 200, I cannot give you the marks. Okay. Sorry? 2,000. Yeah. Correct. So cannot lah.
But I thought
200 lah. Because 10 only I put at the back. Right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Safa, okay? All right. Now we go to question 8. Okay. Question 8 is the part on range of rounded values. Just now at the top, we round off to nearest thousand. Okay. Now, this question here, when they ask for least possible cost and the greatest possible cost, it's like you're working backwards. Okay. Here, they round off to the nearest $100. Okay. So if we go back to the notes on rounding off, Okay, so here, if they round off to the nearest 10, okay, the answer, to find the smallest, we minus 5. To find the greatest, we plus 5 minus 1. Okay, because if we just plus 5, it's just the next, the range of the next set of numbers already. We minus 1 to go backwards. Here, if we round off the nearest 100, to find the smallest, we just minus 50. To find the greatest, we plus 50 minus 1. Okay? So if you can remember this, next time you get this kind of question, you already know. Okay, if round off the nearest 1,000, we minus 500. And then for the greatest, we plus 500 minus 1. Okay? So if we go back to the question, so the least possible cost. So I take 2,500 minus 50. So equals to 2,450. Then the greatest possible, I plus 50 minus 1. So equals to 2,549. And then the next part, the question 9, find the difference between, wait, okay, find the difference. Okay, Safa, what is difference? Minus. Minus between 11 multiple of 7. Iman, what is 11 multiple of 7? 77, very good. And the 8 multiple of 7. Fatih, what is 8 multiple of 6? Sorry, multiple of 6. 8 multiple of 6.
48.
Yes, 48. So 77 minus 48 equals to 100? 48. 20? 29, correct. So the answer is 29. Okay. Now, question 10. 37,152 is 55,948 less than something, right? So when you are less than something, that something will be more than this. So it's like something less than means you minus 55,948, you get 37,152. Okay? Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay, so Iman, how do I find this blank here? What do you think? Hmm? Plus, very good, correct. Okay, 37,152 plus 55,948. 2 plus 8, 10. 1 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 4, another 10. This is 11. 1 plus 7, 8. 8 plus 5, 13. Okay, then 9. So 93,100. Okay? Okay. Okay, up to question 10. Anyone got any question? Safa, okay? Haran, okay? Okay, Haran, the question 11, 12, 13. As I go through the step, later you copy down the steps also, okay? Okay, question 11, a number when divided by 6 has a remainder of 4. Okay, it is also a factor of 56. What is the number? So the thing here, if you are trying to guess a number that when you divide by 6 has a remainder of 4, this might take some time. Okay, but the other option where they say it is also a factor of 56, that is one of the faster way that you can start off. So we can list down the factors of 56 first. Right? So 56, 1 times 56. Okay? Alright, now for big numbers like this, right? I recently found a faster way to do it. Okay, you firstly at least need to list down 1, 2, and possibly 3 first. Okay, so 2. 2 times 2 times what? 20? 28. Is there a 3? If you try to divide, is there a 3?
Yeah.
Huh? Don't have. See, 56, right? I divide by 3. I get 1 minus 3. I get 2, bring down 6. 26 divided by 3 is 8. I minus 24. That's a remainder. Okay, so cannot. Okay, now, this is where it actually gets faster. Now, 3 cannot. Now, let me try 4. Now, there's a 2, right? 2. Okay, Safa, this also listen first. Okay, so 2 times what is 4? 2 times 2, right? Now, the other side, what I do is, I do the opposite. I divide by 2. What is 28 divided by 2? 14. So 4 times 14. Now, is there a 5? Uh, then 7, right? 5 don't have, 6 don't have. So it's 7. 7 times 5 is 56. Again, I can actually use the same method here. You see, 14 divided by 2 becomes 7, correct? Divide by 2 becomes 7. So the 4, I times 2. I do the opposite. So become 8. Okay? Now the numbers are beside each other. Probably there's no more. So now these are all the factors. So which of these numbers here, when I divide by 6, I will have a remainder of 4. Which one? 28. Actually, there's two options here. 28. The other number that can get a remainder of 4 is actually 4 itself. Okay? Because I put a 0 on top, then I minus 0, I get 4. Yeah. Okay? So actually, there's two answers here. 28 or 4. Okay? 14, if I divide by 6, I'll get a remainder 2. Okay? Must be divided by 6, remainder 4. Okay, Fatih, okay? Now, let's go to question 12. Okay, question 12. I think this one I mentioned before, right? When they put every, right, it's like 4, then plus 4, then plus 4, then plus 4, plus 4, right? When you plus, 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 that is, are you going to keep on adding or are you going to use multiple? Are you going to keep on adding or are you going to list down the multiples instead? Multiple, okay? So, multiple of 4, then the other one is multiple of 6, then the other one multiple of 9. If they want the time when they ring together again, there is what kind of multiple do we look for? What kind of multiple do we want? What kind of multiple? Common multiple, lowest common multiple, which one? Common multiple or the lowest common multiple, okay? So either one. So it's, I list down first, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Then maybe I pause a while, I go to 6. 6, 12, 18, 24. Okay, so far there's a common between 4 and 6, but I look at 9 first. 9, 18, 27, 36. Again, there's a common between 6 and 9, but don't have like all three common. So maybe I continue with the 4. 24, 28, 32, 36. Now I see a 36 and 36. So I continue the 6. 30 and also 36. So 36 is the common multiple. Okay? So 1240, if I were to plus 20 minutes, this is 1 p.m. Then I plus another 16 minutes. This is 1:16 p.m. So the answer is 1:16 p.m. So remember this kind of question when it's about every certain timing, every certain minutes, every certain hours. Sometimes it's about going to some coffee shop, okay, or like going for some event. They say Andy goes to the community center every 3 days. Then Bobby goes to the community center every 5 days. So which day will they meet each other? Something like that. Same thing also. Use common multiple of 3 and 5. Okay? Alright. Fatih, understand? Safa, understood the common multiple part? Okay, good. Okay, now we go to the next question. Okay? You copy the common multiple ini? Okay. Iman, okay? Iman copy ini? Okay. Okay, now 13. Lionel is below 70 years old. His age is a multiple of 7. Last year, his age was a multiple of 6. Next year, his age will be a multiple of 5. Okay, how old is Lionel now? Okay, so actually what we can do here, right? There's for this one, because they already tell us that his age is a multiple of 7. So I can start by listing down multiple of 7. So 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, and 70. Now, last year. If last year means what do I do to his age? Last year. What do I do to his age? Minus 1 or plus 1? Hmm? Last year. Last year, you all are younger or older? Younger. Younger by how many years? 1. So, plus 1 or minus 1? Minus. So, all these are minus 1. 6, 13, 20, 27, 34, 41, 48.
Only 42.
Huh?
41.
No, I minus 1. Uh, 55, 62, 69. Now, they say last year his age was a multiple of 6. So, from here, right, I can try to find those that are multiple of 6 first. Okay, so I got 1 here, 6. Where else is a multiple of 6? 48. Only these two, right? Okay, so next year, plus 1 or minus 1? Next year, what should I do? Plus 1 or minus 1?
Plus 1.
Plus 1. But I don't have to take some time to go plus 1 to all the number because I already found out two options, either this or this, right? So I plus 1 to those only. 8 and 50. So they say next year his age will be a multiple of 5. So which one is a multiple of 5? 8 or 50? 50, correct. Okay? This one. So the answer is actually 49. Alright. The thing here, I think I still got one paper where never list down multiple, but managed to like try to come up with 49, then did minus 1 and divide, then plus 1 and divide. Okay. If possible, try to every time when you see a question talking about multiple of something, use multiple. Okay. Like basically list down a multiple. Why? Because when you list down a multiple, at least one of the multiple lah, like what I did here. I started off with multiple of 7 first. Then the 7, I minus 1. Right. Then when I found the multiples of 6, I only check for those two only. Okay, why? Because the multiples, when you list down, it is actually a method mark also for you guys. Okay. So in case you accidentally come out or selected the wrong answer, you can still get the method mark. Okay. Okay. Before we continue on to the next topic, I'll give you a 5 minutes break. Okay. Or I'll give you a 7 minutes break today. Then after that, then we go to the next topic. Okay. Before that, Fatih, do you have these notes with you? Okay. Cannot see. Can? Sorry. Table, pie chart, line graph. Don't have. Okay. Can you during the break check with your parents if they got received these notes already? Tables, line graph, pie chart. Okay. I give you 7 minutes. You can go take the snacks outside. Okay, or take some water if you want. Okay, come, go. Today I think got some additional snack outside. Go see, go see. Berarti have. That one, correct. Yeah, that one. Okay, you can take a break first now. Then later we continue, okay? You don't take some breaks? Sama, don't? Okay. Oh, pasti got the social. Can. Yes, for the issue lah. Right? Hmm? Pai. Udah McDonald itu pai. If I Google image what is pi, pi is in the shape of what? Yeah, so it's something circle related. Yeah, it's like using a circle to represent some information. Correct. Okay. Just remember that every part is always small. Okay. Whenever you got to think about every element how to work. Okay. Then this one as well, you know, with the when inside here, maybe the first part is a bit confusing, eh? But you see, they run the factor of physics. So you can start off with that. And from there, then you can see which one we divide by 6, you can get into the 4. Okay. Like this one, I think that I'll try to go through again, like, for this, with this kind of question. Okay. For question then, instead try to change to the expression. And from there, you can easily to figure out, oh, it's actually supposed to be plus. Okay. This one I mentioned that. Remember not to start with zero. Okay. And then actually you can get more mark. Okay. This is more okay. All right, okay. So next part, right, we're gonna go to tables, line graph, and pie chart. Okay. All right. So write your names, okay, on the booklet. Okay. Safa, write your name on the booklet. The test paper can keep it.
Coach,
Yes.
can I go toilet?
Can quickly.
Can I pay for the screen now?
You need to go wash your hand. Need to go wash your hand. Toilet. Okay. All right. Your name ini. Gimana your name? Write your name. Later the booklet go to someone else. Oh. Okay, Fatih, you're back. Hmm. Okay, hold on. We wait a while for Aran. Okay. So now next topic we're gonna go to tables, line graph, pie chart. Okay. So your line graph, your bar graph, your pie chart lah. Okay. You've seen graph before in P3, right? Have right? But I think P3, do you all see line graph before? The one got line going upwards, that kind. Pie chart also don't have, right? So I think that these two will be new lah. Okay. Okay. So firstly, we look at tables. Okay, so tables is basically like they represent some numbers, okay, of certain information lah. Like in this case, the table below shows the number of $5 notes and $2 notes some children save. So it's saved by Amrul, Simon, Minli, Cheryl, and Nurul. Okay, so when it comes to money, right, you must think note about these two things. Either they ask for the number of notes or the value of money. So value means you must calculate based on, like if I got 10 $2 notes, I must take 10 times 2. That kind. Okay? But in this case, you must see lah what did they ask for. Okay, come. Question 1, I give you all 3 minutes. No, 4 minutes, your try first. A and B, correct. Both A and B, okay? Both A and B. Anyone else still doing? A and B? Still doing. Okay, then I give you 1 more minute. Okay, come. Let's go through. Okay. Who saved the greatest number of notes? So if I plus Amrut is 18 plus 12 is 30, right? 25 plus 20, 45. 33 plus 8, 41. 17 plus 18, 35. 22 plus 16, 30. 8. So the answer is Simon. Correct. Okay, who saved the greatest amount of money? Okay, so we need to multiply. Okay? So for this one, I need to multiply individually 18 times 5, 90, 12 times 2, 24. Then I plus these two together become 114. 25 times 5, 125. 20 times 2, 40. So become 165. Meanly 33 times 5, 165. 8 times 2, 16. Plus together become 181. Okay. 17 times 5 is 85. 18 times 2, 36. Plus together become 121. Nurul 22 times 5, 110. 16 times 2, 32. Plus together become 142. Okay? So, Iman, who's the greatest here? Amount in terms of amount of money. Mainly correct. Okay, now we got to question 2. Question 2 also another table question. Okay, table, but we must understand what the table is trying to tell us here. Okay, we got the table below shows the number of men, women, and children who visited the bird park from January all the way to May. Okay, so January, they give you the total here, but we are missing the number of children. Okay, so it's like something plus a blank gives me something. How do I find that blank? After that, correct, we minus, right? Because this is addition. Opposite is subtraction. Okay. Now, Iman, what about you? This one. How do I find the total in February? Total means what? Plus. So what plus what plus what? Hmm? Correct. Very good. Okay. March also the same. You are missing the total. April, we are missing the number of men. Okay, Safa, how do I find the number of men here? Plus what? Then after that, after you plus these two already, because you are given the total here, right? You are missing the men only. So after I plus these two, minus from this one. Okay, same thing here also. You are missing the number of women in May. I can take this plus this, then minus 192. Okay, that's how you can complete the table. Okay, part B, C, and D quite easy. Once you already fill up the table, you can answer them easily already. Okay? Can I give you another 5 more minutes? I think this one I give you a bit more time, especially for the table. You have 7 minutes. Quickly. Sorry, what you asked just now? Yeah. You do the table first. After you are done with the table, then you try to answer B, C, and D. Okay? Okay, at least have every one of you completed the table? The part A, the table. All? Fatih? Completed the table already? Fatih, why you like like lost at that? Iman, table done already? Okay, okay. We go through the table first, then we try to answer the rest together, okay? Okay, so as I said just now, the first one, we plus, then we subtract, right? Okay, so 215 plus 198 first, 8 plus 5, 13, 11, 4, so 451 minus 413. So I carry over from the 5, 11 minus 3, 8, 4 minus 1, 3, so 38. Okay, then this one 45, 75, 120. I plus, this is 10, 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 7, 14, 240. Okay, so next one also just plus 67, 80, and 123. 7 plus 3 is 10. 1 plus 6, 7. 7 plus 8, 15 plus 2, 17. 270. Okay, now this one also plus, then subtract. 149 plus 57. 9 plus 7, 16. 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. Sorry? The center one, 206. Okay, this is 6. This is 0. This is 2. Then 328 minus 206. 8 minus 6, 2, 2 minus 0, 2, 3 minus 2, 1. 122. And for me also the same, 77 plus 33, 7 plus 3, 10, 11. Then 192 minus 110 become 280. So 82. Okay, come check your table first. All okay? Anything need to do correction? Any parts you're not sure why my one different, your one different? All okay? Okay. All right. Now we go to the part B, C, and D. In which month was there the greatest number of children that visited the park? Aaron? If we look at the number of children, right? Which month is greatest? Hmm? April, correct. 149. How many more women than men visited the park in January? Okay, how many more? Okay, so Safa, how do I do this question? When they ask for how many more women than men visited the park in January? Correct. So I take 215 minus 198. This will actually give me 17. Okay. Okay, how many people visited the bird park in the 5 months in total? Iman, what do you think? What should I do here? Plus what? Plus what? Which one? Do I plus this one, this man, everything, or the woman, or the children, or this one, the last one, the total? Total, correct. Okay. So I take 451 plus 240 plus 270. I will get 1, 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 7, 16. 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 2 plus 2, 9. 961 plus 328 plus 192. 1 plus 8 plus 2 is 11. 1 plus 6, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 9, 18. 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 3 plus 1, 14. 1481. Okay? Okay. Question 3 is a bit similar like question 2. Okay, it's just that there's a bit of a difference in the table. Okay, what did they say here is that the table shows the number of adults and children from an estate who travel to Orchard Road by MRT and by car. Okay, now if you look at the table here, okay, they are separated children, and adult. Okay, and then they are also separated by male and female. Okay, individually they are separated by MRT and car. Okay, and this here got the total. There's also another total here. Okay, the total here like this 78, right, is equal to basically this one all plus together. All right, and then the total here is equal to all these adults plus together. Okay, and then you must understand each of these total also the same. Like these two total 282. These two total later you write here. These two total is 455. These two total for here. And then lastly, this total is all this total. Or also this total. Okay? So the thing is, like some of it you see got two blank. Then you might be wondering how do I find that? Okay, then maybe you can try to look the other way. Okay? Example like this. I want to find this example. Or maybe this one easy lah. Right? I can take this total minus this. I get this one. This one also easy. I find this by taking this plus this. Correct? But then now, these two, I cannot take, I don't know how to split this up, right? I cannot just anyhow just guess. 120 and 35. Cannot. Okay, don't do that kind. But what you can do, right? You can try to find something else first. Maybe I find this one first. I can take 512 minus 78. I got this, right? Then from here, I can find this one here. Can you all see that? Okay? Iman, understood? Confirm? Next week, don't come back tell me, Coach, I don't know how to do. Okay, why? Because I want you to ready as homework, okay? Question 3, try as homework. Can? Same thing, try to fill up the table first. Then you answer the B, C, and D. Okay? Then next week, we will discuss together about bar graph. For today, just the table. Okay? Alright. So confirm, can do the table? Can Okay? Try your best, okay? This one, just take a while only. Maybe like you give yourself 10 minutes, can settle this, then you all can continue your, like whatever you all want to do. Okay? Try your best, okay? Huh? What's that? The whole numbers, right? Actually, we are done already, right? Yeah, but you go home and see what else, anything you missed out, you're not sure, next week you can ask me, okay? Yeah, this one is a new topic. Okay, if all okay, you can keep at home. Okay? Alright, Fatih, all okay? Any question? Alright, okay, see you all next week, okay? All the best for your new first day of school on Monday, okay? And see you all next week, okay?
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Coach. Bye.
Bye, Fatih.